it's all not all strategy. It's 20% strategy, 80% mindset. So many different things can happen from putting together a quality podcast.
Absolutely.
And I had never thought about this before. And they were talking about how really new podcasts are. When you look at podcasts versus like YouTube or other social media platforms, I think the latest stat I saw was that there's like 2 million podcasts out there right now versus like 32 million YouTube channels. So it's hard to break into the established content platforms. So
absolutely.
Podcasts are great because you don't even need to do, if you're not doing them live, you don't even need to do your hair, right? You can do them in your pajamas at home with a mic. There's not much to it. And you just need to have a little bit of knowledge to put it all together. So I came back from this conference and I'm like, what could a podcast do for me? Okay, here are all the things a podcast could do for me. It could generate real estate deals. If I have listeners who are listening to my content and they're not yet comfortable putting a deal together, but they've got enough information from me to go out and speak to a seller and now they need some help, could we potentially partner with them? Yes, we could. Okay, so deal flow. That's one aspect of my business. Okay, what else could I use the podcast for? Could I use it to generate private funding? Because we work with individuals who have savings accounts, checking accounts, IRAs, and they want to invest in our projects. And they want to make a return on their investment by investing in our projects. So we are always looking for people who we can partner with to fund the deals. Could we use the podcast to raise finances for our deals? Yes, we could. Okay. What else could we use the podcast for? Could it be a relationship building tool where now I have access to people from all over the country who do all different kinds of real estate because I'm mostly single family, but let's say I get a multifamily deal and I'm like, oh my gosh, I know who can help me with this. I interviewed Mike. We now have this relationship. I know he's the real deal. I'm going to reach out to him because I was on his podcast. He was on mine. I think he could help me with this. Okay, well, that's another part of my business. I haven't even talked about coaching, right? Which is originally what I went to this conference for, and they started talking about, well, okay, people get excited about hearing this content, and now they want more. You could get more coaching clients from the content. Like, I haven't even gotten there yet. That's just another part of our business. Plus, I get to help people personally grow because the podcast, as you know, in business, it's not all strategy. It's 20% strategy, 80% mindset in any successful business. And so now I get to spend my day talking about the mindset and the personal growth that happens. And by getting it out there into the world, I'm feeding my own spiritual soul by helping others grow personally. So, okay, that's another aspect of, so when I took a look at and then how easy it is, right? I just have to have a mic and a computer screen and maybe some good lighting. And I have to have a little bit of knowledge to publish it, or I can hire that out. It made sense because it covers so many parts of our business and can help so many part of my business. So by doing one thing, it's kind of like it's like an RSS feed, right? It's like getting it out to all different kinds of, it's covering all different areas of my business.